Hi, I'm Chris Bieniek, and today I'd like to introduce you to this fantastic little amplifier, the Taurus Stomp Head 4SL. Despite its appearance, it's actually not a stomp box. It's a 2-channel tube amplifier with 70 watts of power, has a little switch on the back so you could turn it down to 40 watts for quieter gigs. You could of course use it as you would a stomp box. You could put it on the floor, you could put it amongst your pedals on your pedal board, or you could put it on top of your speaker cabinet as you would a normal head amplifier. So first I'll give you a rundown on how the amplifier works, then I'll give you some demonstrations of how the amplifier sounds. So basically what we have here is a 2-channel amplifier with a few extra features you might not normally find on other amplifiers. For example, the clean channel has a bass, middle, treble and volume control. But then on this side we've got a crunch control. This can be activated by pressing the unit itself, or if you've got the unit on top of a speaker box, you can access that or press that by pressing a foot switch. And depending on where you've got the crunch set, if you've got it right up here, it'll give you a fair bit of crunch and breakup. Down here will give you just a little bit of a breakup to your clean sound, which is a really nice feature to have on your amp. This side of the amplifier, we've got a boost function. So if you're playing some rhythm and you want a bit of extra volume for a solo, press that. Depending on where you've got this set, will give you an extra bit of a lift so you can cut across the band, which is great. On the gain channel, the same thing goes for that. If you press the boost switch, you get a fair bit of extra gain that way as well for when you're taking a solo. On this side of the amplifier, we've got a master control, and that's the overall volume for the whole amplifier, which is really handy to be using in conjunction with the volume on the individual channels, so you can match the two channels really easily that way. We've got a mute switch over here that mutes the whole entire unit. when you've finished your set. At the top here we've got the input for studio and stage. If you set it to studio, it pulls the volume of the unit down quite considerably, which is really handy for recording. Flick it back to stage for when you're playing live. We've got a send and return effects loop, a line out. You can plug that straight into the whole unit, straight into your recording gear. As we said earlier, it's a 70 watt amp, but you could switch it down to 40 watts with this switch here at the back. Also, we've got the impedance selector here, and as you'd expect, we've got a speaker output too.